Hi, my name is Natalia and I'm a casual administrator at FIA Fitnation. Please join me as I share my career journey with you. So I'm originally Russian and I come from a small town on the far eastern part of Russia called Vladivostok. And I've always wanted to study overseas, and my parents have been working in Australia for quite a while. So they've always had that kind of dream to send their daughter overseas. So I first came to Australia when I was 16 years old. So I just did my English course and studies and just tried to explore the country and like the environment itself. And then I already chose to study in Australia because of its location, as it's quite close to my home country and as it's just 9 hours by flight, so it's quite flexible location. And there's no time difference as well, so there's only 1 hour difference or not at all. So it really depends. So I can easily call my parents and everything. Yeah. When I first came to Australia, I did my diploma in accounting at Macquarie University. However, and I never knew about CSU Study Centre at that time, as my agent has never actually told me about it. And then after I've completed my diploma, I knew I had to transfer to another uni. And CSU was, I would say, the most affordable that time, as I was on my budget, quite a strict one. So it was a great opportunity to actually apply for a CSU Study Centre. And another point was that its location, as the campus is located in the middle of the city, so it's very flexible, and yeah, you get a lot of opportunities to apply for jobs. So yeah, and I've studied Bachelor in Accounting. Yeah. The best part was definitely meeting the people and making the lifetime connections and just making the friends who then became my family, a way of home, I would say. Yeah. I was part of most of the activities that were offered on campus. When I first joined CSU, I volunteered during the orientation days and then joined SRC, Student Representative Council, and then was elected as a president. Meanwhile, I was also a step leader, so it's more about student engagement and communication. And yeah, and I was also a CPA ambassador on campus for 2 years during my degree. Well, CPA is a professional network for accountants, so I always knew that apart from my community involvement, I would have to do small steps to improve my career perspectives in future. So I knew that CPA would be a great actually opportunity to join the network and then meet the like-minded students as well as CPA professionals. Well, I would enjoy, I really enjoyed being a CPA ambassador, and in particular meeting the friends, to be honest, and as well as meeting the CPA current professionals that I got to meet during variety of network events like workshops and career expo. So there were a lot of opportunities going on, I would say, within the community as being a part of the CPA network. Well, during my university involvement as well as the CPA involvement, I would say I worked harder to improve my interpersonal and communicational skills. It did help me a lot to build up my confidence to a level that I could feel confident about myself and just to be in the Australian community. And I would say it's really not about what you could benefit from all these activities. It's just about actually enjoying it and having fun what you were doing. So I would say I enjoyed a lot. Well, it was it was such a surprise to get a job at FIA Fitnation, as I really didn't expect that. The institute one time was looking for someone to fill in their admin role for just 1 month, so I really didn't think that it can actually lead to any full-time job or any opportunities in future. I was lucky enough to be referred by our academic director, Jeffrey Gosper, which I'm truly grateful for. And yeah, so I did my casual position for 1 month and then was offered a part-time job while I was in my last semester, and surprisingly then was offered a full-time job upon my graduation. So it was, I would say, good luck and hard work that paid off. I love working here, and I would say the best thing would be the people that I met and the whole environment and the atmosphere. I was welcomed in such a friendly way that I feel truly part of the family, of a small FIA family. So I would say I truly love working here, and definitely my colleagues and my manager is just a rewarding experience. I would totally recommend students start working on themselves while they are studying, so in the middle of their degree and not when they already graduate. So start working on their career and just building their confidence level, as well as the interpersonal and communication skills, as well as just building their brand and network, so that by the time they already graduate, they've got a sound LinkedIn profile with an extensive connections and already with a build-up network and brand. So and then I doubt they would have any issues finding the job in that case. Well, as for international students in Australia, I would recommend them just trying to go out of their comfort zone and try to spend more sort of time with people outside of their own cultural community, as that's how they would actually learn more about Australia, definitely. And it's, at the end of the day, it's really not what you know, it's who you know. So building a connections and network would be a rewarding experience.